Buongiorno baddies, welcome back to another video. It's problem number 23 of the 2024 AMC8. Rodrigo has a very large sheet of graph paper. First, he draws a line segment connecting points 0, 4, 2.20 and colors the four cells whose interiors intersect the segment as shown below. Next, Rodrigo draws a line segment connecting point 2,000, 3,000 to point 5,000, 8,000. How many cells will he color this time? Alrighty, I just noticed a little dot in the corner, so I'm just getting rid of that. Anyway, So since 2,000 and 3,000 and 5,000, 8,000, there's a pretty big jump from our 0, 4, and 2, 0. We don't really know how to graph that. Like, oh, that's a lot of lines, right? That's a lot of cells that's supposed to cover. But that's only if you use like the commonplace kind of like, standard, If we divided all of these cells by 1,000, then we would just get 2, 3, and 5, 8, which is a lot easier to graph and also a lot easier to find the slope of. And you might ask, wait, why are we suddenly solving for slope? That's like a really big jump, isn't it? Well, basically, since we can't really like accurately, perfectly draw the line, maybe you can, maybe you can't, but the slope basically helps figure out like which points the line intersects. So first, of course, we need to solve the slope. I'm gonna go 8 minus 3, so the y minus and the x minus each other. And then here we get a 5. Therefore, this is the slope. And this means that since the point is basically 2, 3, 5, 8, and they share the same slope as if we just started from like the 0 with the slope moving on, we can kind of think of it as like taking the line, like this line segment, and just kind of like scooting it downwards to like a more usable place. So basically our line segment should look something like this. That's kind of a curvy line, like that. Alrighty. Okay, so now that we kind of have this graph down, what are we supposed to do with it? So, since, like, if you choose a point of x, we can basically find y using our, slope. So basically, if our point was here, I'm gonna use orange for this, if our point was here, then it's not quite at 2, it's like somewhat over 1, it's like quite a bit over 1, but it's not quite at 2. Therefore, it covers these two cells. And for example, when it's at 2, then it's not quite at 4 yet, because 2 multiplied by this, it would be 10/3. It's not quite at 4 yet, however, it's well over 3, therefore it covers these 3 cells. And similarly, we can keep going on with the 3, and that would be exactly at 5, and then we would cover these 2. Therefore, we just need to count how many cells that this slope covered. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Therefore, we have to multiply back on our 1,000 that we ended up dividing at the very beginning to make our job easier. So you just have 7 multiplied by 1,000, getting you 7,000, which just so happens to be answer choice C. So the answer is C, 7,000. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye!